So it seems like the key to not having that noise is turning the aircon off, which is really great because Rome is only like 30 degrees Celsius, so it's not like I'm burning up or anything. I've put my cardigan on, otherwise you're going to get a lot of underarm views. And I feel a bit weird about showing like this area. I don't know why, like obviously I've shaved my underarms, and even if I hadn't, it's up to me, but this has started weird. So I thought we'd have a chat whilst I'm doing my makeup, and also you can see what kind of makeup I'm going for today. I'm going for the Milani Brow Fix kit from America, and the little Tarte brush that's got one of these and one of these. I'm working to, so I'm going to be talking about makeup and also charity, so quite the juxtaposition of topics this morning, but I'm not sure how much I'm going to film, so I thought I ought to film something now because because it's quite tricky to film in these things, because often people are talking about things that are quite close to their heart or that can be quite emotional or sometimes just confidential, so I don't always know when it's appropriate to just like whack out the vlog camera and stick it in their face. So today I'm going to go and work with a charity called Scholars, which is set up by this amazing man called Jose. Oh my gosh, not doing a good, wow, that looks really red toned in the viewfinder. I hope it doesn't on the edit, it might do. It will all blend, I promise. He works with teenagers. He feels like teenagers are the ones that need the most support from us, and I agree. Teenagers all over the world. He was talking yesterday about how he felt like the education system wasn't providing enough. So whilst it provides things like maths and science and literature, it's not providing any real life skills and instilling young people with the tools they need for the rest of their lives to, you know, live comfortably and to be able to navigate all the things that life has to offer. So he was talking a lot about that. I'm going for the L'Oreal Uber Ultra Precision Liner now. And I really agreed with him, because I felt like in my schooling, although I went to an incredible school, I went to such a lovely school, my dad was very kind and paid a lot of money for me to go there, so thanks Dad if you're watching. But it didn't offer the life skills that I've learned since leaving school that teenagers need. So we talked about that, we talked about what makes them happy, and also we touched on tolerance. So, oh my goodness, talking about this and doing eyeliner, what a skill. We talked about multi-faiths and how he got young people from a Jewish background, a Christian background, a Muslim background, lots of different backgrounds, and got them all to sit in a room together and get on and discuss how they could live with each other in tolerance and peace. And of course they managed it, because for the most part people are good, and for the most part people do want peace regardless of how they're brought up or their religion or their background. People generally want to live in peace. Obviously there are the extremists who don't, but that's not what we're focused on. We're focusing on the positive. Oh my goodness. And I just thought that a lot of what he said really rang true. And he talked about letting teenagers lead the solutions. So sometimes I think we just kind of go, this is the solution, stupid teenagers, don't know anything, just teenagers. But actually teenagers are very intelligent, they're young adults, they've got ideas, they're creative. We just need to provide them with the tools they need, but they will tell us the tools they need. So we were talking a lot about that. I will link it all below for you, and you can research it if you want to. One sec. It is so hard to get your eyeliner to be matching, isn't it? That is one of life's great challenges, world peace and matching eyeliner. So I'm going to go today and meet some of the young people that are from the charity and talk to them and just hear their experiences and hear what sort of problems they have and what kind of solutions they want, and what I could potentially do to help, if anything, and what we could do as an audience, because we're so powerful, Sprinklerinos, or Glitterbugs, I don't know what I'm calling you these days, I'm having a rebrand this summer. We don't realise how powerful we are sometimes. Like, of course we're powerful in the way that, like, I can say, oh, I bought this really great concealer. This is the Collection concealer, by the way, in Cool Medium number 2. And I could say, oh, I'll buy this, and then you all buy it, and then brands go, gosh, thanks so much, we really wanted all those sales, wow. By the way, I wasn't paid to tell you that concealer, that was just an example. But also, on a much deeper and a much more profound and much more valuable level, we can make change. And not by forcing other people to change, but by being the change, by leading positive, inspiring lives and making good choices, we can influence others who will see that and be inspired by that. So don't always have to force it down everyone's throats. You can just be like, this is what I'm doing, I think it's really great, and that's it, and people will pick up on it. So what I would say to you today is, every day your life is a series of choices. Now, I've been thinking about this a lot on a faith basis, because I've been thinking a lot about my faith and what I believe and where I fit in and how it affects me, etc., into like the wider universe and such. But even if you're not religious, okay, so just pause the big deep talk. I tanned, but I tanned when my hair was down, so all of this area here is not tanned. Oops, I have to wear my hair down today, or like blend some more tan into my hairline. Yummy. Yeah, your day is a series of choices that you're able to make. So your job is, rather than thinking of it as like this huge, great, big, like massive life change, like what can I'm going to change the world? Don't change the world, just make small changes every day. So if you know that something's wrong, or you know that you could do something to help, for example, here's a small example, someone drops something and you see them do it, you could walk past and just be like, that's a shame they dropped that, or you could pick it up and say, excuse me, you dropped this, and give it back to them. That's a good thing you've done there. And then that person might see someone else drop something one day, and then they might be inspired to pick it up because you've already led that example. Gosh, I've been talking for 6 long minutes. I don't know if I'll even leave all this in.